Up YouTube, the Random Outdoorsman is back, and today I just wanted to do a quick video on my first impressions of my new Opinel knife. So I've never had one of these before, and I didn't even find out about them until recently. I think it was on Reddit, and a bunch of people were talking about these, and I was thinking, okay, what are those knives? So I looked them up a little bit, and I got one at a knife store I went to. You can find out about that knife store in our video called Awesome Knife Shop if you haven't watched that one already. So this is a number 8. I'll just go over a little bit about it first. It has a 90-degree spine, so you could strike a ferro rod if you need to. It's high carbon steel. I assume 1095. The blade pretty much tapers all the way from the spine down to the edge with a very small micro bevel. And then it has this nice wood handle, and I'm going to call it a collar lock here. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, to lock the blade in place, and then also to lock the blade closed if you so choose. But I do not think this blade is going to come open on its own. So just my brief opinions on this. Like I said, I'd never heard of these. I thought they were just like, when I first saw a picture of them, like those knives you get at like a supermarket at the checkout register that look like a shotgun shell. But then I realized that they were not like that and that they were much higher quality. So I've used this for a little bit, a couple things, some basic carving, feather sticking. I took it fishing one day, and then just some paper shaving to test how sharp it is. It's quite sharp, as you see. Um, it's sharp enough for me. I'm sure you could even get it sharper if you took a bunch of different whetstones to it. This is pretty much just factory sharpness, though. I only stropped it briefly, but it can be easily sharpened because of how thin the blade is. Because the blade, like I said, it tapers. It's only like an 1/8 inch at the spine, and it tapers all the way from there down to the very fine edge. So it's not that hard to sharpen. The lock feels very secure on it. I have no problems when I'm carving with this. Uh, it feels just very sturdy. And also, because of how the piece of metal is kind of sloped there, that's also really nice because let's say it were to get a little bit dented, you just turn it even farther, and that makes the lock tighter. So that's nice. Just want to go over this. If I would have seen a video about what these were like, I probably would have gotten one sooner. They're between $10 and $12. There's about, I think there's 12 different versions of the standard knife, and then there's also like a serrated and maybe like one with a gut hook. I can't remember exactly for those. But they range in size from little tiny ones to great big long ones. This is the number 8 though, kind of right there in the middle. Feels really nice in your hand. I would definitely recommend getting this if you just want a nice little knife to carve with and just do basic knife cutting functions with. So that's all for today's video. Make sure to like and comment. Tell us what you want to see next. Tell us what you thought of this video. And also subscribe to stay tuned for our weekly videos. This is kind of a mid-weekly, normally publish on Sunday or maybe Saturday, but I just wanted to get this out here before I do a review video sometime later this year. So that's all. See you in the next video. Happy trails.